Happy Saturday everyone. I hope you had a great week. As we approach the end of January, I was sort of reflecting this morning on the fact that this wasn't necessarily the month that I had planned, I suppose, and especially if you're in the UK. Many of us had planned when we've gone back into lockdown. We kind of started the year feeling that, you know, a new year, a new start, had lots of goals, and things outside of our control have maybe changed some of those things. And I think the bit we have choice over is how we react to this. So I'm not diminishing the fact that there are some hard things going on at the moment. I know I struggle with the lockdown as well. I know I find it really hard that for almost a year now I've not been able to hug my parents or my friends, but my choice is I can either focus on all those things that I feel are the negatives and the hard things, or I can focus on the positives or the things that I am still grateful for. So I mentioned, you know, I'm not able to hug people. However, I'm really grateful for technology because it means I can stay connected. I can still see people. I can have talks on Zoom or House Party or Teams. I can still have that connection with people and conversations, and it is different, but I am grateful for this. There are other things in my day-to-day life that I'm also grateful for that maybe I just take for granted sometimes, but when you think about it, my life would be so much worse without them. So I'm grateful and fortunate that I have a home, I have a roof over my head, I have a bed to sleep in at night. I am in lockdown with the love of my life, my husband, and I'm grateful for that. I am grateful for the fact I have clean drinking water. I have food, that I have air to breathe, I have a garden that I can go into to get fresh air, and I appreciate that that makes me extremely fortunate, and not everyone is in those positions, but everyone potentially has that choice of finding the positive, finding something that they're grateful for. And we often, you know, in a coaching psychological sense, call it the attitude of gratitude, because it is proven that we can actually help ourselves become happier when we are focusing on positives rather than negatives and things we're grateful for and bring us joy, over focusing on the things that make us unhappy or make us angry. So that's our choice. We can choose that. We can't, you know, we don't have choice over the pandemic. We don't necessarily have choice over what the government is telling us that we need to be doing and things at the moment, but we do have choice over our own minds and how we think about things. And as I said, you know, I'm not diminishing the fact that this is difficult. I'm also not saying that, you know, if bad things are happening, we have to always just try and find the good. Sometimes it is acknowledging that. But if we can cultivate this thought process of, you know, maybe at the end or beginning of each day, trying to find 3 things that we're grateful for, it does help to train our mind to keep trying to find those things. So as we end this month and as we go into February, my challenge to myself and to you, if you're up for it, is to try each day to think about the things that you are grateful for, to focus on that, whether it's just in your mind, whether you journal and write it down. I'm also, for the next week, going to commit to actually posting on my Facebook page pictures and ideas of things that I'm grateful for, to help me get into that habit again of really focusing my mind on the good, and as I said, not to say that the bad isn't there, but it just helps to change that focus and that narrative, and to at least make me, for a few minutes each day, be grateful for all the privileges and honours that I do have in my life still. So I hope that has resonated with you to some degree. I hope that you can spend a few minutes and find the joy, find the things that you are grateful for, and to focus on those and the positives, even just for a few minutes a day, and just see what that does for you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and we will speak soon. Bye for now.